Hey, collective. I hope all of you are having an amazing week. I thought we'd pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those who would like it. Let's do some shadow work. Yay! Sign me up. What does the Shadow Work Oracle want you to know today? Thank you to my high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine ancient beings, and source of light energy. Can we please get some messages of clarity for those who would like it, please? Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you. Oh! Well, these are the first two that came out in the whole deck. Okay. All right. We got here. Somebody may be trying to confuse you about shadow work. Okay, I just heard somebody around you may be trying to, how can I say this? Trigger you into believing that you have to do shadow work in a certain area of your life that you really don't. That's interesting. Like this person comes across as a friend or a family member or someone who cares about you or, under the guise of those type of things, of that type of person. And they may say, well, maybe you need to work on your abandonment issues. Maybe you need to work on your daddy issues, And if you tap into your intuition, you'll be able to feel the difference of the energy. Whereas someone's a true, honest friend, like, do you think maybe some of your abandonment issues are coming up around this? Or do you think there may be still some stuff around your mom or your dad you need to do work on versus someone who's projecting that? That's interesting. We'll see how that little message comes through here. So, unmasking the truth. The eyes see only what the mind is prepared to know. Self-examining revelation. But there's butterflies. It looks like there could be butterflies within these glasses. I just heard, do you have rose-colored glasses on when it comes to a situation? Are you not seeing some things clearly that you're supposed to be seeing about a person, a situation, or a group of people? There may be a group of people or a person that's trying to sabotage you or get you to self-sabotage. Again, from the beginning of the, when I first started the video, I talked about someone maybe coming in to saying you need to, excuse me, sorry. Maybe that's what it is. That someone's coming in trying to maybe trigger you to do shadow work in a certain area or put that thought in your mind to make you feel or believe. Okay, stay with me. To project or to put that thought into your mind that you need to work on a certain area of your life, or so you'll become insecure about a certain area. Let's say you've done a lot of work around relationships or friendships, or you've done a lot of work around abandonment. Like you've put in the work, right? And there's somebody in your energy that may be trying to project things onto you to kind of throw you off course, to make you feel or believe that you haven't done enough work in a certain area. So be mindful of that. And of course, the next card we have is self-sabotage. I'll be damned. Self-sabotage, procrastination, negative self-talk, and fear of failure, undermining your success, overcoming resilience. And this is this beautiful warrior god or goddess right here, right? With her staff there, coming out of the fire, out of the war. Almost looks like a wave here. It could be anything. Actually, it could be mountains or whatever. But she or he is coming out of the fire. And if you notice, the fire is like creating something to grow within inside of you. Like you have the knowledge, you have the experience, like you know that you've overcome a lot of things, right? So you're going to be unmasking the truth about this person. Again, this is interesting. So this shadow work really isn't about the shadow work you need to do. This is about somebody who is trying to get you back into old paradigms or old belief systems that you haven't done enough work to kind of pull you back a little bit. Why do they want to pull you back? Oh. Spirit. They don't like the way, well, fuck them. They don't like the way you've grown. There's something about the way you've been able to navigate your shadow side, how you've been able to navigate all of the trauma you've experienced in your life, this resiliency. Like you're one hell of a resilient person. I mean, people think that's a compliment, but it's like, well, I'd rather not have had to be resilient, but what are you going to do, right? And actually, I think a lot of the chosen ones or earth angels realize that not everybody has that resiliency. Like, for some of us, we're like, well, what's the other option? We're not giving up. Like, no matter what happens, no matter how rough things get, we're not giving up. So, what the fuck? Of course I'm going to move forward. But this person or this group or whoever this is to you really doesn't like this on you. They don't like that you've done all this growth and healing. One reason is because now that you've healed a lot of these wounds or done a lot of shadow work around or whatever this is, you're now seeing the truth of this person or truth of certain situations in your life. Maybe the truth of, I don't know, that you didn't have boundaries or that you were a people pleaser and that you're no longer doing that. So this person can't really fucking play in your face anymore. Or their feelings are they're not going to be able to take advantage of you anymore or have so much more influence on you as they did before. Not that you were easily swayed, but a different version of yourself, a version of you that no longer exists. Maybe there was times where you were easily swayed or that you really believed in people and you didn't trust your intuition, right? So that's what I'm seeing. And so this person may be trying to get you to sabotage, to self-sabotage, again, by saying, well, maybe you still got daddy issues. I just heard that. Maybe you got some issues around men or maybe da-da-da. And it's not that you do because you know you've done the work. It's because, one, by you healing and growing that area, you're going to recognize the fuck shit. The rose-colored glasses is going to be taken off. Or maybe that's what's been happening. You've been taking off these rose-colored glasses around people around you. That's why when people in the comments or people around me or will say certain things, I'm like, I don't accept that energy. I don't care what the fuck it is. Especially when people try to speak illness or despair or pain or suffering or lack mindset, because people do it all the time. Once you peep it, you will really see how people, and that's just, it's no judgment on them. They're just living in a world where everything's bad or negative to them, or they don't see the positive side of things. I don't like the word hate, but I just like Debbie Downers. It's like, if you can't see the positive side of things, not to be Pollyannish, but it's when you know, it's a mindset and it changes everything in your life. You're becoming this person or are this person, and the people from your past do not like this. There's still somebody in your energy. You may not be around them all the time that is not liking this part of you, this version of you. Well, again, like I said, fuck them, who gives a shit? So be very mindful of what, you don't allow it, but what people speak to you. It's very, and not everyone has to do this. This is just my personal experience and what I do. When people try to speak negatively over me in my life, I verbally say to them out loud, I don't consent to that. I don't consent to that. It's nothing against them. It's protection for me. Because I was at a point in my life for 40 plus years when I really internalized what people said to me. I really absorbed that. Even though I knew I wasn't these things, when people would say certain things to me, I would internalize like, well, maybe I am this person. And no, damn well, I fucking wasn't. And then again, like I've said in previous readings, then I began to wear those projections or those insecurities that people projected onto me. I wore it like it was my own fucking skin. And it took me years to get out of that. Like, no, I'm not this person. No, I don't have these beliefs or values. No, this is unethical. I don't believe in this. Like, and so I had to, it was like I always say, peeling back this onion or this heads of lettuce of uncovering my true self. And that's what you're doing now, is you're unmasking certain things. Spirits take me back to this person or this group. Be very mindful of people who try to speak certain things into your life or to get you to believe you haven't done work. Now, if this is someone that you intuitively never had second guessed, like if you have someone from day one, right? We're almost out of time, but if you have a day one in your life, like you're going to have to take what resonates and leave the rest. Really sit with it and meditate, because there is definitely, for whoever this message is for, there's still somebody in your life that is trying to project their own insecurities onto you to get you to self-sabotage, because they know that you're healing and growing. They haven't done the work and they're envious of you for you doing the work. You're putting the work in. And part of that, you putting the work in, is that you're taking the rose-colored glasses off and you see these motherfuckers for exactly who they are. And it's no judgment. It's like, I just don't want to be a part of that anymore. You're trying to project negativity or scarcity mindsets into my life, and it's not going to happen. Okay? So that's a shadow work for them. I hope you're healthy and happy. I truly do, full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't hurt.